sharing with you how to use the new Stitch Happy pen by We Are Memory Keepers. And what it does is it creates this fun little stitching effect without actually having to put through a needle and thread all the way like how you would regularly stitch. So let's get started.
So what you're going to get in your kit is this little box that has magnets on it, so it will keep your paper in place, so that way you can do your stitching. You're also going to get a stencil, and the way that you use these is you're going to put them on the piece of paper, and then you're going to take a pencil and put the little dots onto your paper, so that way you know where to stitch. So these are really, really handy, and I have a couple of extra ones that I had gotten, and it has some words, but it's also a great way you can just stamp something and then cover it up with stitching, so you don't have to do, you could skip that whole tracing and doing that whole step. So what we're going to do first is we're going to thread our pen. So we're going to put this through this hole right here. In order to get that down there, it's kind of a pain, and I had a coworker do it, and then I had my husband do it because I couldn't see very well, and I'm more of a visual person. So these step-by-step picture instructions, they didn't help me much. So what you're going to want to do is take the needle off, set that aside. This little cap comes right off, so you're going to set those off. And we're going to stick this threader in this way, so that way it comes up to the top. So now we can go ahead and put our thread through. So we're going to hold that there, and now we're going to pull it out. So much easier than trying to do it in the other way. So now we're going to place this piece of string through that little hole. And of course, licking sometimes helps. We will get this. Okay, so I have to get really close here. This is why I had my husband do it. There we go. Alright, so you're going to put that through till you see it come out the little end there. I hope I see it. Alright, so there we have that. And then I'm going to pull that through and stick the needle back in, and you'll hear it click. And then we'll go ahead and put the spool on this little lever and clamp it down. So you want to make sure that it's pulled tight, so that way there's no loose ribbon right up in here. And then we're going to trim this down, make sure you don't lose the ribbon, and then you have to repeat all that all over again. So you're going to go down right there. Now we'll go ahead and grab a piece of paper, and I'm going to open this up. And I'm not using a stencil today. I'm just going to go around in a square just like how I did on my card here. So the reason why I even wanted this tool was just for that reason. I don't necessarily do a whole lot of stitching with lettering and stuff, although now I probably will. But I really like just having that stitched border. So now what you're going to do is put this cap back on. snap on. Oh, nope, that one twist. Okay, twist it back on. And then you're gonna take your ribbon, and there's a little hole right there. So you wanna pull that through. And now we're gonna trim it a little bit. And then you're just gonna poke away. So you're gonna make tiny little holes, and you want them to be close together. You're gonna push it all the way down, so that way that leftover piece of ribbon is pushed all the way down. So just kind of make sure that end is all the way in there. And then you're gonna come out and push. And you wanna keep the little pokes that you're doing fairly close together, because it's not tying anything, it's just looping it from the back. So it's a little bit of patience, but I think once you do it a couple of times, it's actually a really neat tool. So you're gonna go all the way around your little box or whatever stencil you're doing. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off just so I can show you. So as you can see, it's just looping it in the back. So then what you're gonna do is take your magnet off. So of course you're gonna go all the way around, or whatever design you're doing. And then you're gonna take these adhesive sheets, or score tape also works really well. And you're just gonna peel these off, place it on the back of your pattern paper that you just stitched, or whatever cardstock you're using. And that way it stays tight and keeps those loops in place, so that way your ribbon doesn't get pulled out.
I hope you found this video tutorial helpful. It really is a fun tool to use. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again on my next video. Have a wonderful day.